Alright guys, this is going to be a rune reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, cross watchers are always welcome on my channel. Oh, by the way, I created another channel called Archangel Michael Gifted Me. This is where I'm going to post all of my meditations, my scriptures, things like that from God. Because YouTube is having some problems posting my things when I get over, right, like a cry or this is a tarot channel and not a vlog or you know, a different type of divination. Or I think I'm just gonna do all my channeled messages over there. There's a message on how I received the gift of how to create this channel. That will be up very soon. It's still in editing. So, guys, let's see. I'm going to give you a rune reading. So, hi guys, let's see. What is up for the sign of Leo? Rune reading. Okay. We'll put it over here. So let's see what you get in Leo. Alright guys, I didn't have enough time to pray. So, but go ahead if you'd like to pray in your head. You're more than welcome. Right here, this is like, I keep looking at this. This is sitting in your present energy. This is the rune of hammer. It's almost as if you're like knocking the you-know-what out of something. Excuse me. Yeah, this rune here, it protects us. You know, like a hammer can be directed towards something. You know, this is like anger or violence, you know. When a hammer comes in, it not only can protect us and guarding us, but it can definitely do some damage, right? And if not, I want to see this as a gateway to see the bigger picture. But you're going to have direction and protection. There you go. Direction and protection. Okay. And this is your present energy. This is going to be your immediate past and your distant past. Okay. And right here, if I can find the camera. Okay. I don't know where it was. Over here somewhere. This is the rune oxen. Okay, now this is a stable home. This is a passage from the old to the new. See how it goes up and over? Right, it goes up and over. So you're having something new in your life, something that I know you have a lot of protection, but what I'm seeing here, I mean, you've had a lot of growth. You know, it's almost as if when you know, I see it as, you know how the Seven of Pentacles you see in the card, it plants those pentacles, right? And you're looking at it and they're nice and golden and, you know, almost ready to pick, and the season's coming, right, to its height. I see this rune as the day that the harvest is picked and you're like, wow, look at what I created, you know, and you receive a lot of abundance, right, from it. So I want to see this as, honey, I did another reading, and it would, you know, it's kind of like moving up like George and Wheezy, you know, from the Jeffersons, with a bunch of archangel guidance protecting you. So that's great, Leo. That's an awesome reading. Let's see what's going on with the tarot. Guys, I have another video. If you would like to, if you like comedy, there's a video that I made fun of myself, and it's called Tarot Comedy Night Presents She Threw Me Out. That's up on my channel for viewing. Very funny stuff. It was actually a kick in the butt, I gotta say, to roast my own self. But even it was a Gemini reading, and I noticed it when I was in editing. I'm like, what in the world was that talking about? There's not anything I was talking about. You know, like sitting there, present energy, you've seen a rune. There was not a rune, and I'm like, oh, well, this outlet is your present energy then. It was very funny, and the guy's like, I wish your tarot readers would understand what you're saying. I did, and I texted him, and matter of fact, he was the first one that I sent the link to the Tarot Comedy Night Presents She Threw Me Out. Yep. Alright, guys, let's see what is going on. Oh, communication coming in, Leo. There's been some people fighting around you, arguing, bickering, and it's almost like you talk to the people and everything's okay. You've had a lot of burdens that you've been sitting on, Leo. I think there come a point in time when you just gave up on this argument. You're like, look, either y'all really see it for what it is, and it's almost like talking to him like a parent. You know, you really need to see it for what it is and stop creating all these burdens for yourselves. That's what I'm saying. Look, truth. There you go. Truth come in. So if you see it for what it is, Leo, you I see like you want to keep your nose in the situation for some reason. Maybe for the well-being. I don't know if this is relatives or siblings or, you know, cousins or, you know, I don't even know, could even be your own parents. But what I'm seeing is it's almost as if, gosh, if this is your parents, you're parenting your own parents. You're parenting someone here. And you're telling them, look, I'm tired of hearing your you know what, okay? If y'all can't sort this thing out amongst yourselves, be done with it. You know, this is just too much on me for hearing all this. And then all of a sudden I talk to you again and it's like, oh, well now y'all not fighting? So what happened? I'll tell you what, let's use this. Let's use this. So there has been a lot of communication of people fighting. This could be a victory for you, though. Because these people are fighting and you're seeing it for what it is. Because you've seen almost like the end of it, I want to say. Because if the truth and clarity is at the bottom, sitting at the bottom, that's what this is all about. This is about some truth coming out. Yeah, look. Things that were hidden, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this person, this is about manifestations of a new beginning. Okay. So you've been told that there was going to be an end if this couple or whoever this is does not quit arguing and bickering. Somebody is going to just like say, okay, I'm done. I don't want to hear about it no more. I see that the drama, there's been a conclusion to already. Okay? This is seen by you. So, but luck, good fortune comes your way when you see it as if this is too much to handle. So I want to say this is a repetitive cycle that you know that this person will leave their spouse if they don't keep their stuff together. You know, whoever this, I want to say this is if this is a scenario. If this is a friend of yours, a girlfriend, okay, say you're a girl and or woman, right, and your friend, girl, says something like, if we do not stop fighting, I'm leaving him. There you go. And you, okay, so you say to them, this girl, and say, look, I see that now the luck is changing, but with me, it's not. I know the conclusion and what you're going to end up leaving him anyway. Or, you know, it's not gender perspective. I just gave a scenario. If it's the husband and wife, you know that the wife is going to leave if they don't stop fighting. And to you, it's almost like, you know how a mother would have to deal with she's parenting a daughter, and the daughter says, you know, as many boyfriends as you've had, right? I've had to get and do all and be friends with all of these little cats, right? And then when you turn around and get mad at these little boys, it's like, you know, you want me to take your side, but when the actions come to when you forgive them, now I have to forget everything that you've told me. I have to squash it too. But I've seen your point. So this is something like that, I want to say. Let's just see. All right. Okay, so yeah, because walking away, when you actually have to take your emotions and choose another path, it's hard for you because your heart's broke. And that's exactly what I said. Yeah, I'm a medium. I know. It's just clarifying exactly what I said. It just said what I said. See, now they want you to be friends with them. When, you know, partner up with them when you already have a broken heart, because now you had to take your emotions elsewhere. That's a trip. Let's see. We're going to use this Beyond Lemuria deck. This is from ancient times before Atlantis was even built or formed, cohabited. Okay, let's see. What would your distant ancestors like to say? And I will read it to you straight in the book. Harmonic flight. Harmonic flight. Okay. Alright, let's see. This powerful image represents the divine we see when we look deeply into the eyes of another and our armor drops. When we meet another being present in the moment with no stories, judgments, or insecurities. I felt a little overwhelmed and intimidated when I painted this card. I wasn't quite ready or didn't fully fathom the message. Then some months later, I experienced it when I was looking into the eyes of my beloved one. Shortly after, I encountered the divine in the eyes of a stranger when space was held for this surrounded openness. When we see the person standing before us as the gods and goddesses they are, it is a reminder that we are what we perceive in others. But also, when we drop into the mindless space of pure essence, we might see the world seeing us, seeing them, seeing the infinite, eternal, allowing all that is. Many people are seeking their twin flame. As life-changing, world-rocking, and unfathomably beautiful finding this soul can be, it is quite possibly one of the most intensely confronting, trigger-provoking, and sometimes painful connections we can have. For those who are most dear to us can bring us to our greatest growth. That is why spending extended periods with our family can be challenging. When we see and can be seen, when we can see and be seen, disarmored and trusting, we can come to deeper love. However, deepening this process can trigger the release of outdated and unhealthy patterns. Thus, shadows may be brought to the surface to heal. When we feel safe in the arms of our beloved, our defenses yield, so we fall further into our hearts. However, fear-based reflections or projections can surface in this place of deep vulnerability. Subconscious behaviors, including childhood patterning, can also present themselves. It can seem as if our partner is provoking difficulties, bringing things up, and making it feel like a whole world is about to fall apart. At this point, we may want to retreat. But if we can be truly present, our fears can fall away, and this becomes an expansive experience. When we have a profound twin flame connection that feels beyond worlds and lifetimes, we bond with the other person so strongly that we choose to face the fire when we would usually walk away. Our passion drives us to seek resolution, to heal ourselves, to overcome barriers, no matter how confronting it may seem, because our partnership is worth it, and when we rise together. Somehow, incredibly, the universe seamlessly aims the places the twin flames need healing. Their triggers may be synchronized so that when they feel uncentered or there is codependence or imbalance, It can be a very volatile space. If they find safety in love and they are willing to see and be seen, their triggers can blossom into deep transformative healing for them both. This healing can forge the foundations for long-term companionship. Alternately, this completion could mark an ending, as the intense potency of a connection neutralizes. The relationship may transform into a different kind of unconditional love. Harmonic flight shows us that when we harmonize our energy so that of another in any form of relationship, we can soar to the sky. We can guide each other higher and higher by encouraging all that has been weighing us down to drop away. What you see in the eyes of another is a reflection of yourself. This card may be encouraging you to look at the bigger picture of a close relationship. A perceived challenge may be an illusion or a projection. This card